Now, Patrick Mahomes is already kinda on the GOAT trajectory. I mean, he's only been a starter for 6 seasons, and he has 3 rings. So he literally has a 50% chance of winning the Super Bowl every year. Now, this video was inspired by 2 YouTubers, Dola and Peter. Go ahead and check out those videos. I'll link them below. And hit that subscribe button while you're there. I'm gonna see if I can win 15 Super Bowls with him. But right now, I'm in Madden 18, and we're gonna start from here. So instead of 3 rings, he's gonna start back at 0. And I'm gonna go through every Madden and sim a year. And if they make the Super Bowl, I have to hop in and play. Now I can make trades, I can do all sorts of things to make the team better in each Madden. I can also mess around with the depth chart because right now Mahomes isn't even starting. So we're gonna change that. Sorry, Alex. Instead of Tyreek the Cheetah Hill, he was only an 84 overall, 97 speed. Kelsey was a 99. Defense, Chris Jones was an 87. My guy Tano. Now they didn't win a Super Bowl till his 2nd season in the league. His 1st year starting was the year after this, so they might be ahead of schedule if they can make it in the first one. Let's sim the mid-season. Right now they're only 4-4 in the season. Mahomes up to a 79, only 72 awareness. Now he already had really good throw power at 97. Surprised they only gave him 79 speed. Normal development. Oh! Clearly EA did not know. Hey everyone, I've got something awesome to share with you today. Sisu mouth guards. Unlike traditional gummy mouth guards that act like chew toys, Sisu mouth guards allow you to talk, breathe, and drink without removing them, so athletes can stay focused on a game. Sisu provides up to a $50,000 dental warranty, ensuring your teeth are safe no matter what. And while older mouth guards hinder breathing and communication, Sisu's design eliminates these issues entirely. Sisu has transformed mouth guard technology, providing superior protection with a sleek design. I mean, we've seen multiple times Steph Curry got in trouble by the refs for throwing his mouthpiece. One of the times actually happened in a finals game. In such a big moment, something as simple as your mouth guard can have a huge impact on whether your team wins the finals or not. And because he had such a normal mouthpiece, he didn't really think twice about getting rid of it. But if he had the Sisu mouth guards, chances are he would not have been so fast to get rid of it or just disregard it like it didn't matter. And speaking from experience, I used to play football back in the day, so I know what it's like to be out of breath and taking your mouth guard out of your mouth every single intermission, you know, between plays. And it gets old. You know, you just want to focus on what the play call is, who your man is, you know, what route you're doing, whatever you're supposed to be focused on. But you have to also worry about whether your mouth guard is out or in your mouth by the time the play starts, because it's also a rule that you have to have it in your mouth. So it would be way easier if you just never had to take it out. So don't plug your air hole, switch to Sisu, and keep your game strong on the field. Our 4th wide receiver is Chesson, who's a 66. So I think I'm going to sign Juju a handful of years before he was actually on the Chiefs. 70 overall, our wide receiver 4. Let's see if that makes a difference. We're going to sim all the way to the playoffs. They finished 8-8 on the season and do not make it to the playoffs, so we're not going to be able to win a Super Bowl in his 1st year. 3,900 yards, almost 4,000, but look at the ratio, so many interceptions. 58% completion percentage, not the best rookie season for Mahomes, but he has plenty of career left. On to Madden 19. In case you're curious, these are the settings we're using in every single Madden. On the off chance we do hop in, 6-minute quarters is what we're going to be playing on. All Madden simulation. Now he's up to a 77. Tyreek 88 overall. Sammy Watkins now on the team. Kelsey, of course. Defense, Barry's a 96. Chris Jones up to an 88. Houston still on the team. This is the year Mahomes won his 1st Super Bowl, so you have to make sure that we at least keep pace. Now Richie Incognito, that would not be a bad get right there for a 1-year deal. They could also use a free safety. Right now they have a 69 overall starting. Now Eric Reed's brother is Justin Reed, who is currently a safety on the Chiefs, so maybe we sign his brother to see if we can win with Eric as well. And I'm gonna bring in Richie. We have plenty of cap room, why not? Now we have Eric Reed at free safety, and I hope some of these guys progress fast, anything close to as fast as they did in real life. 2 weeks in, we already have a tie. They're currently 1-3-1 entering week 6. So clearly something's not working, man. We might need to look at a trade. O-line might need a little help. Running back could use some help. This is when Mahomes was just going crazy in real life, and we can't replicate that. So this is going to be pretty tough. Jordan Howard would be nice. Only 23. He was still pretty young. LaShawn McCoy. Can we give them our 1st rounder? Is that going to be enough for an aging running back? Oh, almost there. We'll toss in a running back. Why not? There we go. We got Shady. All right, now we need linemen. All right, maybe we don't go for the best center in the league. Let's aim a little bit lower for a Mike Pouncey. What can a first rounder do for Mike Pouncey? Will we at least get into the green? No. Let's add Eric Reed again. Let's go. It worked. So a guy who wasn't even on the roster before the season ended up getting traded for Pouncey. So now our O-line's looking pretty good, but we do have a hole at safety. Let's go. 2 second-round picks for Chris Moore from the Texans. Had to upgrade our defense real quick. I think we're looking pretty solid. Up to an 84 overall. No, we still lost in week 8, and now we can't even make trades. 2-5-1. Let's just hope we can get to the playoffs. Like the video for good luck, because if we don't win the Super Bowl in this one, we're gonna be behind schedule. We tied again in week 17. How do we even tie twice in the season? I don't think that's ever happened. But even without that, we would not have made the playoffs. 5-9-2. It was always going to be tough in these first 2 Maddens, starting with their preseason ratings, because Mahomes didn't really get a boost until the end of this Madden and the start of next Madden. So even Shady couldn't save us. Let's try again in Madden 20. Mahomes was, of course, on the cover, up to a 97. But right off the bat, I'm noticing some holes on the offensive line, so that's something we need to address quickly. Defense, no more Eric Berry, but they have the Honey Badger. D-line looking much improved. Linebackers and free safety might need some help. Same with cornerback. Trey Boston, 79 overall, might be the move. Matter of fact, let's not even waste time. I would not mind getting a Frank Ragnow. Let's see what a second rounder could do. Okay, wait a minute. All right, we're gonna try the first rounder this year. Maybe they want, you know, they want something now. Okay, there we go. It works. Let's go. 72 overall in the 3rd round pick. Got us an upgrade at left guard. Ooh, we're right there. All right, so we don't have to give up a first just yet. We add in like a 5th rounder. We should be able to get him. Upgrade to our CB2. We got Brandon Carr. And now we're getting Matt Milano. Scheme fit. We had to give up a first rounder and Derek Nottie, but bear with me. It might not look like the best trade on paper, but I have an idea. Let's change to a 3-4. Now we have Milano starting at left outside linebacker, Ogba, Jones, and Clark on the D-line. Let's start the season. I feel confident in this team. We took a bad loss against the Raiders, a division opponent, in week 2. I don't know what we're doing wrong. If we're under 500 after this week, I got to make another trade. 27-23. We're 4-3, but I still think we're not good enough to get to the Super Bowl. I think I have to get a left tackle. There we go. Okay, we got a 1st round pick for Wilson O'Daniel in the 3rd. Let's go. 1st round pick and Breland Speaks for Marcus Cannon. I feel like that's all I could do right now. I mean, we've used almost all our draft picks. They finished 9-7, but was it enough to make the playoffs? It wasn't. The first 3 Maddens were not gonna make the playoffs with Mahomes. Luckily, he didn't win his 2nd ring until 2022. If you remember, this season is when he lost to Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. So even though we didn't get it done here, we're only 1 Super Bowl behind at this point. But we gotta pick it up and start winning. At least start making the playoffs. Here we go, Madden 21. Mahomes is now a 99 with 96 overall. Tyreek. Clearly have to upgrade center again. And left tackle. Defense, the Honey Badger up to a 93. Linebacker core could use some work. Same with the corners. But we barely have any cap room as is. Look, we can't even sign him. Okay, yes we can. There we go. Logan Ryan. Okay, I don't know how we were able to sign him, but I'll take it. Danny Trevathan, our new starting MLB. Now let's go make some trades. First, we got to upgrade center. Let's go. A 2nd rounder for Jason Peters. It's because he's old, and because he's listed as a right guard, he was not listed as a starter. So that was huge right there. We were able to get him the bodyguard, going to be protecting Mahomes' blind side. Now this is what we're looking like on the O-line. Oh, we can get Frank Ragnow and improve our center even more. Maybe we have to get rid of some cap room. 15 million cap hit for Eric Fisher. Are you kidding me? Let's go. We just opened up so much cap room, and we upgraded our center. We got Frank Ragnow. But I think we only have 1 more 1st rounder to trade. Our offense looking incredible. Ooh, this would be a nice upgrade. You would think it's a downgrade because of the overalls, but look at the cap hit. Only 1 overall difference. We're giving them the higher overall. All we have to do is attach a pick, and we can get Hollywood Brown. Let's give them a 5th rounder. There we go. Freed up some more cap room, up to 17 million. 2nd rounder and a 4th rounder. Let's see if that's enough for Marcus Peters. We almost got him. 2 fourths and a 2nd. Let's go. Doing my best, man. I'm trying to rebuild this team with the salary cap being on. Offensive line looks improved. Defense, Marcus Peters with Logan Ryan, Charvarius. Still could use an outside linebacker. Let's see what else we could do. Now we only have 2/3. That's all we have left. And that's the last piece of the puzzle. Devin White, 92 speed. He's going to be our right outside linebacker. 86 overall team. 7-1. That's what I'm talking about. Offense up to a 92. This might finally be the year we get to the postseason. They finished 13-3 on the season. They end up with the 2nd seed right behind the Browns. So so they don't get a bye week. Mahomes finishes top 10 in every major category, first in passing touchdowns. This is the Mahomes we have been expecting. 1,000-yard season for Tyreek. Hollywood Brown, 833 yards. Kelsey with a good season. Trevathan led us in tackling. Devin White with tackles for a loss. Judon second, and they both finished top 5 in sacks. Man, I'm liking the additions we made. Watson wins MVP, but Mahomes finishes in the top 3. He gets best QB in the AFC. His running back, Damian Williams, is in the top 10 for best running back. Tyreek finishes the 4th best wide receiver. Schwartz wins best O-lineman. Ragnall's in there. Same with Jason Peters. Judon is the 8th best linebacker. Everything's shaping up for an easy dub against the 7-9 Raiders. Now remember, I can't play until the Super Bowl, so let's just hope that they end up getting the W. We're gonna sim it and watch from this perspective. 7-0 at one point. Then the Raiders take the lead. Chiefs take it back in the second quarter. And now we have a nice 2-possession lead. Never mind. It was at 8 points heading into half number 2, but right now it's back to a double-digit lead. We got our first playoff win in this video. Now we're in the divisional round against the Patriots. Yeah, Brady is no longer there, so they're doing this with Cam Newton. Always liked Cam, but right now I need to root against you, big dog. Need to start getting some Super Bowl wins. Anyone in our path has to get destroyed. 6-0. Can we start getting some touchdowns, please? There we go. 13-0 defense doing well until the Patriots score right before halftime, 20-7. Can we hold on to this lead as well and go to the conference championship game? It's looking good. Danny Trevathan with the INT. I knew it would be a good pickup. Another W. Biggest game of the season against the 13-3 Browns, the 1 seed in the AFC. They have Baker leading the way, 4 touchdowns in his last game. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, nasty 1-2 punch at a running back. Hooper, Landry, Odell Beckham Jr. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Ooh, we got a snow game. Hopefully that favors us in this one. Let's see if we can get off to the lead like we've been doing in these playoffs. Yes, sir. 10-0 start, 17-0. What a start by the Chiefs and Mahomes. 31 before halftime. Now the Browns do have 17. They're trying to keep it close, but they're down 3 possessions. Nope, make it 2. Heading into the 4th quarter. Chiefs keeping them at an arm's distance. 50 points. Just about. For Patrick Mahomes, we're headed to the first Super Bowl in the video. Up against the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, man. We were robbed of this Super Bowl at least once, you know, and now we finally get to see it. My goodness, Devontae Adams. This is going to be a very tough offense to stop, man. First play from scrimmage. Aaron Jones breaking tackles. 3rd down 13. First chance to get off the field. This is good coverage. That's phenomenal coverage. Yes, he has to throw it away. Beautiful 3 and out. Let's go. Keep going to man coverage. We will dot you up every time. Kelsey getting us inside of 15. A 3rd and 25 after taking a bad sack. Oh, Tyreek, what a catch! Oh my goodness. In case you were wondering, here it is. All Madden simulation, man. They just be sleeping on Tyreek, okay? It's a thing that happens. Here we go. 4th down and 1. Kelsey, I need you, big dog. Somebody get open. Oh, we're just gonna take off. We're just gonna take off, man. Mahomes giving us the lead. 3rd and 7 on the next Packers drive. Chance to get off the field here. Oh no. He's gonna dump it off. Yes, 4th down. Big stop by the defense. And he's gonna miss the field goal, so we still have not given up any points. Gonna have to play smart and take the 3. And we get ball to start half number 2. I'm feeling good.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, what a return. No, there's some holding. It has to be. There's never flag on the kicking team when you get a kick return touchdown. Never happens. Damn it, Anthony Sherman taking off of Mahomes. So much green in front of us. Nice block downfield. 3rd down, we got a chance to get in field goal range. Kelsey should be wide open. There he is.
Oh, bitch, where?
Bad decision right there, man. Lowry just made a great play, to be honest. Let's go. We got it back. Thank you, Aaron. Danny Trevathan, the signing of the season. There it is. Tyreek.
You thought?
Oh, he got pushed out of bounds. That would have been a dagger. Instead, we're just going to take the 3 with Harrison Butker. Here they go near the goal line, trying to finally get on the board. Aaron Jones is going to somehow squeeze his way in. We've taken all their timeouts. We get this 1st down. The game is over. Come on, Damian. I needed Damian Williams helping Mahomes get his first Super Bowl in this video. We have finally caught up with him, and we're on to Madden 22. Now, in this Madden, Mahomes is a 99 overall. Tyreek up to a 98. Kelsey a 99. I think this is the one that was Tyreek's last Madden on Kansas City. Needs some help at linebacker again. Cornerback as well. And probably on the offensive line. Let's go work some magic. You have 18 million in cap space. Olivier Vernon, 83 overall left end. We definitely definitely need a guy like this. Let's go ahead and sign him. Star Dev. Brian Poole would be a nice get. 82 overall. Only going to cost 4.25 million. Let's go ahead and upgrade our CB2. Trevathan. We just won a Super Bowl with him. I have to. 4.1 million cap hit. We'll find a spot. Maybe a guy like Brian Bulaga since he's a lot older. Yes, sir. 1 first-round pick is all it took. O-line looks much better. Still could use an upgrade at center. See if we can get Ryan Kelly from the Colts. Yeah. Just like that, the O-line looking amazing. Still could use an upgrade at wide receiver and outside linebacker. Do we go for Devin White again? Yeah. Let's go. Devin White, welcome back. Someone like Cole Beasley will be nice. He's 32 years old. Maybe they're looking to the future. Give him 2 third-round picks. See if that's enough. The last piece to the puzzle. 4-3. First in the AFC West, but not doing amazing. Now the pass game is the best in the league. Defense is struggling. We still have time to make a trade. 25 million in cap room. Don't have any interceptions though. So I think we're good. Our turnover luck is bound to change eventually. We're gonna send to the playoffs and hope we can make it. 11-6. They made it to the playoffs. Here's a look at their schedule so you know there's no forced wins. Oh wow, nasty win streak towards the end. End up with the 3rd seed in the AFC. Mahomes finishes top 3 in every category. 40 touchdowns, only 8 picks, 4,700 yards. Edwards-Helaire with a great season on the ground. Beasley, 1,200 yards. Knew he would cook in the slot. Almost had 3,000-yard receivers. Devin White leads us in tackling. Olivier Vernon, 18 tackles for a loss, 14 sacks. Mahomes wins MVP for the first time in the video. He also wins best QB. Edwards-Helaire, 3rd best running back. Beasley, 2nd best wide receiver. You have Kelly in the top 10 for best O-lineman. He's the only one though. Olivier Vernon, 2nd best D-lineman. Chris Jones in the top 10. But we have to get this 2nd Super Bowl win. And it all starts against Odell and the Browns. I think Baker's still in Cleveland, but right now his team is not doing so hot. Look at us take off. Quick 17 points, 24 before halftime, but then the Browns come back. 2nd down and 10. Cleveland looking to tie this one up. They only have 1 timeout left. Baker getting pressured. He's gonna fumble. Olivier Vernon causes the fumble. Chris Jones scoops it up, and we're headed to the divisional. Up next, the 13-4 Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry had a 2,000-yard season. Hopefully, we can get up early and force them to pass the football. There we go, 7-0. Okay, they answer back with a touchdown of their own. Come on, let's get the lead. Do not let them go up. Now they have the lead. They can just run the football. Okay, maybe not. We take the lead right before halftime. And now we're up multiple possessions. Never mind. It's back to a 3-point game. They take the lead. 21-25. Almost at the 2-minute warning. Now we are in the red zone. Looking to take the lead back. It's going to be a run. Edwards-Helaire up the gut, picking up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. They're going to go right back to Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs take the lead back. I think that's Ryan Tannehill at quarterback. Forced to pass. The 30th ranked passing game in the league. This is exactly where we want them. Oh, what did I say? Interception, pick 6. That should be the dagger. Rashad Fenton with the INT. And we end up winning 38-25. Now we're playing the 9-8 Broncos. Vaughn has 16 sacks, but their offense is not very good. Teddy Bridgewater is their quarterback. Rivals going at it in the conference championship game. Broncos end up taking the lead at the end of the 1st quarter. And now they're up 2 possessions. This is the most we've been down in the playoffs in this video, but Mahomes fights back, ends up cutting this to a 1-possession game, and takes the lead in the 4th quarter. Extends the lead. That's what he does. 41-24 final score. It was looking a little bleak, I'm not gonna lie, but he turned it around. And now we have to play against the Minnesota Vikings. Really good run game. Defense pretty solid as well. They had a young Justin Jefferson, a 99 overall Dalvin Cook. Their front 7's nasty. Harrison's still in the 90s. Thielen and Jay Jettas. Kirk leading the way at QB. They have been doing nothing but running the football on their 1st drive, and I don't blame them. But this time they're gonna pass it on a slant, and Jefferson is gonna give them the 1st lead. Kind of a risky decision. 4th and 2 in our own territory, but I can't afford to fall behind 2 possessions, so we just gotta go for it. There it is, Kelsey. You already knew where we were going. And now we're gonna try to run it in on 3rd and goal. See if Edwards-Helaire can tie this one up. No! What do we do? Tempted to go for it. Last time we were in this situation, we called mesh. Let's see if we can get in for the touchdown. No! I should have waited a second longer. So we get no points on that drive. Wow. Are you kidding me? Yes, no more time on the clock. We're only down 7. 3rd and 3 to start half number 2. We do get the football. That's the only good thing. I was waiting for Tyreek. There he is. Okay, that's Cole Beasley keeping the chains moving. 3rd and 7, looking for Travis Kelce. Now, they have great linebackers, so I'm a little worried throwing across the middle. But if it's not there, hopefully Tyreek can get open. Someone has to get open. Oh, no. Mahomes. No, I try to take off. We're just going to take the 3. Not make the same mistake twice. 3rd and 4. Chance to get off the field. That's some good coverage we got. Yes, sir. He's going to throw it away. Edwards-Helaire, nice run, getting us inside the 20. It's 4th and 5. Hopefully Tyreek can get open against the zone. Oh, there it is, Kelce!
Another one.
For the win! Oh, we should have went down. We should have went out of bounds at the 1. It's all good. Last thing we want is overtime. Oh my goodness. How do we let Jefferson get that open? So now they're going to settle for the field goal. Let's try to ice them. It's a tie game with 7 seconds left. Here we go in overtime. We're going to get ball first. 3rd down and 31. Don't ask me how I got in this position, okay? You wouldn't want to know. But oh my goodness, Tyreek just got a pick from the defense, and we pick up the 1st down. 2nd and 5. Looks like it could be man. Beasley. We acquired him for a reason. No! An interception! So now they win with a field goal. We did not make all those moves. Watch them win each playoff game just to go ahead and lose.
Oh, kill him.
Yes! Interception! Let's go! Pull with the INT. We still have a chance. He just saved me. They were already in field goal range. All he had to do was not turn it over. Now we have Cole Beasley making a nice catch near the sideline. Moved all the way down the field. Let's not waste any more time. Harrison Butker for the win. Our 2nd Super Bowl of the video. And just like that, we are ahead of schedule. On to Madden 23. Mahomes is a 95 in this one. Wide receiver definitely needs an upgrade. Same with the right tackle. O-line's looking pretty good though. Defense, Chris Jones. We lost the Honey Badger. McDuffie is still a rookie, so we might need some help at cornerback. Outside linebacker, maybe D-end. Chris Harris Jr. would be about 7.34 million. Don't think we can afford that. Julio, 91 speed. Looks like he still got it, man. Julio is still him. 83 overall. About 8 million. It's Julio. He still has speed. Went ahead and signed him. Ndamukong Suh would be nice. Gonna have to give up 2 second rounders, it looks like. There it is. Devin White, welcome to the team. Cole Holcomb, 87 speed, 89 excel. Wolfie attached one of our 4th rounders. There we go. Braden Smith. Okay, we're close. 3rd rounder and a 5th rounder. There you go. 3 picks for a right tackle. Boom. Ndamukong Suh, new starting D-end. Maybe there's a young cornerback we can go try to acquire. We don't really have much. Actually, we have a 1st round pick. Gonna put us over the salary cap, so we have to trade someone whose cap number is crazy high. Let's see if this works. Oh my goodness, it worked. Wiley and a 1st rounder for Jalen Johnson. Now he's only an 83, but that's an upgrade for us. We've exhausted all our resources for the most part. Got a few old heads, but I think our team is ready to try and go ahead and get the first three-peat in NFL history. They finished 14 and 3, 1st seed in the AFC. Here's their schedule, man. Started off really hot, lost to the Bills, the Broncos, and the Texans, but that's it. Passing yards, 4,600 was only good enough for 12th, so everyone must have been going crazy. 46 touchdowns though. Julio with 1,000 yards. Same with Kelce and Juju. Devin White once again leading the team in tackles. Holcomb was 2nd. Chris Jones, most tackles for a loss. Suh was 2nd. Frank Clark 3rd. And he's the one that ended up leading us in sacks. Holcomb, Fennon, Reed, Johnson, all with 3 INTs. Darnold wins MVP on the Panthers. Mahomes finishes top 5. And we have ourselves a bye. So let's head to the divisional. Got a matchup against the 6 seed Broncos, who beat the 3 seed Bengals. Russell Wilson, 3 touchdowns, no picks in the last game. Hopefully he has 0 touchdowns, 3 picks in this one. They end up scoring first. We answer back with a touchdown. So far, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for Denver. They're up by 11 near the end of the 1st half. I'm a little worried, not gonna lie. Very worried. We're down 11 again, heading into the 4th quarter, please. 3rd down and goal from the 16. Mahomes to the end zone, interception. That should be the game. Had a great regular season, great team, but we could not be the first team in NFL history to three-peat. On to Madden 24. We need a Super Bowl win in this one just to tie Mahomes with 3 Super Bowls heading into Madden 25. Kadarius Toney's our wide receiver 1. We need to make some changes fast at that position. O-line looking good. Could use an upgrade at left tackle. I trust Pacheco as our starting running back. D-line could use a little help. Same with outside linebacker. Other than that, this team looks really good. Maybe an upgrade at safety. Would the Bengals give us T. Higgins for a 1st rounder? Okay, wait a minute. That's a good start. All right, let's give them a 3rd rounder in 2026. Finally, I like that trade for multiple reasons. We weaken a possible roadblock team team in the playoffs. And we get a guy like Kevin Zeitler for a second rounder. Oh, we're close already. Let's add a sixth rounder as well. There we go. Weakened another conference opponent. JOK would be nice. 89 speed, 92 excel. Let's add a sixth as well. Just get rid of all our picks. Come on. This is nuts. All right, here's a seventh. Finally. Let's do it. Jaquan Brisker now. All right, a first and a second rounder along with Felix. There we go. Lost a little depth on the D-line, but improved our linebacker situation and our secondary. And we still have a first rounder to use. So I'm going to sim week by week, see what we need halfway through the season. 2-3 right now. Not doing the best. Can we get Zadarius Smith from the Browns? Okay, we might be able to. There it is. Hopefully that's the missing piece. And if it isn't, oh well, because we have nothing left to trade. Zadarius starting at left end. Morale is down across the board. Still plenty season left though. They go 9-8 and do not make the playoffs. So we're behind once again. At this point, heading into Madden 25, Mahomes has 3 rings. And speaking of the number 3, top 3 in every category. The offense was crazy. 41 touchdowns, 3 picks. Pacheco, 2 yards shy of 1,000. Higgins didn't do so hot. I thought he would do better. I should have put him in a slot. Then again, our offense was fine. It was the defense. The trades I made this time did not pan out, unfortunately. Zadarius and Chris Jones, really the only guys getting pressure. Offense 4th in the league. Defense 19th. Run game wasn't good either, so we cannot neglect RB from here on out. Let's go to Madden 25. Chiefs have one of the highest overalls in the game. And if you're getting mad at me, you know, trading all the picks away, then now you can watch me suffer, because we're going to have to stick with the same team until Mahomes retires, or whatever team Mahomes is on. Going to put the offseason free agent bidding on auto. Contract negotiations, scout college players on auto as well. So now I have to play for the next few years, not just this year. So I'm going to have to be a lot more careful with what I decide to trade to improve the team. Now, if we can get a young tackle, that would be amazing. Also need a young safety. Taking a look at the team salaries. Mahomes has 7 years left. Things you love to see. Now, who has not a lot of years left that we might want to bring back? Hollywood Brown. Okay, he's on a 1-year contract. See if we can upgrade our tackle. How about Bernard Raymond from the Colts? They've been blessing us with linemen all video long, and they give us another one. We lost our first round pick. It's all good. It doesn't matter. If we can win the Super Bowl this year, that's all I care about. 1 year at a time. I will gladly sacrifice a first rounder to win the Super Bowl this year and secure our offensive line for the foreseeable future. Could use some help at CB number 2. Maybe there's a young corner out there we can get. Derek Nottie, 28 star dev. We got it done. Greg Newsome, new CB. Gonna hopefully be on the team for a very long time. Up to a 90 overall, man. If they don't make the playoffs, I'm gonna be shocked. 14-3, second best record in the AFC. The Dolphins went crazy, 16-1. So we have a wild card game against the Jags. Here's the team schedule in the first season in Madden 25. Lost to the Niners, Broncos, and Ravens. We're on a nasty win streak. First for Mahomes and everything. Talk about a season. 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 75% completion percentage. I guarantee he won MVP. Jones led us in sacks and tackles for a loss. Nice season from him. Mahomes, of course, MVP. Now we have to go get him his 3rd Super Bowl of his career. Already behind schedule. That is 100% my fault, man. We only have 2 rings. And we've already simmed 7 Maddens. So you have a lot of work to do right now. 28-21 heading into the 3rd quarter. Jaguars keeping it close. 11-point game in the 4th, though. Wait a minute. It all comes down to this. 4th down and 7. Jaguars down 3 with the no more timeouts. 51 seconds left in a game. Can Lawrence keep the chains moving? He's going deep in single coverage. He's going to catch it. The Jaguars take the lead. Plenty of time for Mahomes. 3 timeouts, 41 seconds, and a lot of weapons. Oh my goodness. I jinxed him. He throws an interception. So we still only have 2 Super Bowls with Mahomes heading into the 2nd year in Madden 25. All right, on to next season. I'm not worried about it. All right, here's what we're looking like. Rashee Rice, Hollywood. We brought him back. Kingsley up to an 83. I mean, they're 90 overall. We really don't have to do much. Just hope that they can make it to the postseason. Chiefs go 15-2 this time. Another phenomenal regular season, but will it translate to playoff wins? They only lost to the Texans and the Eagles. Mahomes once again, phenomenal season. 36-6 ratio. Pacheco, good season. Great season on the ground, I should say. Bolton led us in tackling. Chris Jones still doing his thing. I think this is the last year we have Kelsey. Let's hope he doesn't retire. How stacked is the AFC that we have to play the Ravens in the divisional, the 6th seed? Oh man, we got a snow game as well. That probably favors them. However, Pacheco had a phenomenal regular season, so maybe the Chiefs' run game is really good. Down 7-0 early on. Make it 14 14-0. Okay, we finally cut it back to a one-possession game. But the Ravens are killing us. 35-14. Mahomes needs to make a comeback. Can we do it? Down 10 in the fourth quarter. Make it down 3. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. Chiefs have the football. I think they're in their own territory. Plenty of time for Mahomes every time. I say something good's about to happen. Something bad happens. Interception. Brandon Stevens. In another season where Mahomes is not going to win the Super Bowl. That might be the last we see of Travis Kelce. Let's sim to the offseason. If you're curious about the recap, the Ravens lose the Super Bowl to the Cowboys. Last year, the Ravens won the Super Bowl against the Saints. Yes, he's back. 89 overall. Okay, still has X Factor. Oh, Jawan Taylor, I need you starting, big dog. Dooney, Humphrey, the O-line's still there. We lost Bernard Raymond. That's what it was. Rashee Rice up to X Factor. Hollywood's still on the team, so we got him a long-term deal. Pacheco, 93 overall, superstar. Team's a 91. Like, they're even better than the last 2 seasons. We just cannot get any playoff success right now. I don't know what else to do. Like, the roster is as good as it's gonna get. We're just not clutch, which is crazy to say about a Mahomes team, but that's what it is. Defense. Oh, we lost somebody at cornerback. Who was it? I don't even remember. Oh, Greg Newsome. Yeah, we traded a lot for Greg Newsome, and he's gone now. So that stinks. Still have Bolton, Chanel, Tranquil, Justin Reed, Chris Jones. Raymond went to the Titans. Happy for him. He got his bag. Could not afford him, unfortunately. Greg Newsome went to the Falcons. Looks like he also got his bag. Let's hope we can make it back to the playoffs. Another great regular season, but it means nothing if we cannot go ahead and make some noise in the playoffs. Here's the team schedule. Lost against the Patriots, the Bengals, the Bills, the Seahawks, but we're on a nice win streak. Another great season for Mahomes. First in 2 categories. Should win MVP. Pacheco's been going crazy. Kelce, another 1,200 plus yard season, 13 touchdowns. You would not know he's in the 80 overalls now. Tranquil led us in tackling. Chris Jones still killing it. McDuffie and Reed, 5 INTs apiece. Mahomes, another MVP added. But of course, we have a wild card game because the Ravens went 14-3. 1 game better than us. We're just going to sim straight to the Super Bowl. I'm tired of watching them lose. Like, if they're going to win, maybe they're better off without me watching. Yes, we made it to the Super Bowl. I'm going to show you the schedule so you know there's no funny business. Here it is. Wild card round. Beat the Steelers 24-9. Divisional beat the Bills 27-25. And then we beat the Jags in the conference championship game. Now we're playing against the Packers. Finally have a chance to go ahead and get Mahomes Super Bowl number 3. Already took up most of the first quarter, but now we have to worry about getting this first down on this 3rd and 7. Oh, it's cover 2. Mahomes putting it on the money. What a dot. Hollywood Brown giving us the first lead of the game. Here we go. Start of quarter number 2. Jordan Love killed it on this drive, man. That's pretty similar to the way we were able to score. And now we're all knotted up at 7. No! Not a fumble. Are you serious? That's the last thing we needed right there. Did a great job moving down the field just to fumble and get no points. Not to mention they get ball to start half number 2. Stop here would be ginormous. 3rd down and inches. Creeping up into the box. Chris Jones, I need you right here. You know they're going to run it with Jacobs. Never mind, they're passing. Oh, he's wide open. Kyle Pitts picking up a huge first. They did a great job moving down the field. Watson going to give them the lead. Kelce still got it, baby. Yes, sir. Right back to him. 87. Getting us across midfield. Still have 2 timeouts left. Oh, yeah, it's man coverage. That's where we're going to go. Rashee Rice, what a catch. 1st down and goal. There it is. Kelce, too easy. Tie game. They're going to take the field goal. That's what we wanted. Not really. I wanted them to go for it and not get it, but this is a solid backup option. Kelce in 1-on-1, it looks like, against the linebacker. No! Oh my goodness! I thought because I had Mahomes, we would be able to make that throw. Pick 6. I might have just sold the Super Bowl. Still gonna be stuck at 2 Super Bowls with arguably the GOAT quarterback. I'm assembling good rosters. Like, I don't think that's the issue. It's just, it's hard to win Super Bowls, man, which makes it even more impressive that Mahomes already has 3 in just 6 years of starting. Kelce is still here, 83 overall. Rashee up to a 91. Oh, we lost. Was it Joe Thuney at left guard? On defense, still have Chris Jones. He's an 88. He's starting to regress. See if we can get an outside linebacker maybe. No, Wilds could probably start. Yeah, I'm going to start him. Or maybe put Wilkins here and switch Wilds to MLB number 2 and then switch to a 3-4. We have no cap room. Okay, damn, look at negative 37 million. Just got to rock with this team. Straight to the Super Bowl again. 13-4, another phenomenal season, but they didn't make the Super Bowl. It's going to be the Bills and the Packers. Chiefs got first rounded by Josh Allen and the Bills, I think. Yeah, it's still Josh Allen. Another season without another Super Bowl for Mahomes. He's killing it though in the regular season. 41-7. Like, he's guaranteed to make the Hall of Fame. Look at Pacheco, 20 touchdowns. He's getting double-digit touchdowns every season. Kelsey still doing his thing. But of course, no Super Bowl. Let's go ahead and advance. Winners of this Super Bowl, the Packers. So they won back-to-back. All right, next season, as long as Mahomes is still in the league, we're going to keep on simming. Mahomes still on the Chiefs. No more Kelsey for the first time. Right tackle needs an upgrade badly. Pacheco X Factor, 96 overall. I mean, it's still a good team. 89 overall team. I mean, we might have to get rid of Chris Jones. I'm sorry. 35 million we would save if we just get rid of him. I'm sorry. We got to do it. We have to. There we go. Pendleton, new tackle. Now we need a D tackle. Matt Davis, 80 overall, 23. Cap hit, not bad at all. A first round, it could be anything. It could be a guy like Matt Davis. There we go. So we improve the O-line and don't lose too much on the D-line. And now we're 90 overall, looking much better. Another playoff berth, another great season. Shouldn't have to go through these regular seasons anymore. You guys should know. I mean, you see the team. They are freaking stacked on another nasty win streak. Mahomes again with another stellar performance in the regular season. Pacheco dominant. 3,000-yard receivers. Connor Goddard, Jared Wiley, and Rashee Rice. Changing of the guard on defense. No more Chris Jones. Remember, Matt Davis stepping in, doing his thing. He led the team in sacks. Offense was first in yards. Lamar wins MVP. Can they get to another Super Bowl? Give me another chance at number 3. Yes! Against the Seahawks. We have another chance, people. I gotta show you the playoff schedule so you know there's no funny business. As usual, beat the Browns in the wild card, then beat the Texans, and then the Bills. How did Seattle get there? I think Bryce Young is their quarterback. They beat the Saints in the NFC Championship game. Never mind. It's John Jefferson. I don't know what I saw. Kenneth Walker, though. Going crazy. He's going to be a very tough guy to stop. DK Metcalf, Smith and Jigba, Luke Musgrave. They have Khalil Shakir as well. Let's go, Mahomes. That's what we do. First touchdown of the game. 3rd down and 1. They've moved all the way downfield on their first offensive drive. We have a chance to stop them. Not gonna happen. McDuffie on Metcalf, and DK ends up winning. We're tied up at 7. We move down the field, end up getting a field goal. 3rd and goal. They've moved all the way downfield. Can we help stop him? No! Why is McDuffie just standing there? Seattle takes the lead. Already in field goal range, looking to get the lead back. Rashee Rice, what a route! Touchdown, Kansas City.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, Murray! Huge INT! Chance to take it to the crib! What a play right before halftime! First drive in half number 2. We get another interception. This time it's Bates. Time to choose some clock. Final score 45-21. 3rd Super Bowl win for Mahomes in the video. And he's still a 99 overall. So hopefully we can, you know, start winning a lot more. Entering the 2029 season, and Mahomes is finally starting to regress. He's a 97 overall. His team still looks pretty good. Could use an upgrade at right tackle. We just won the Super Bowl with Wiley as our tight end number 1, so I'm not worried about that. Pacheco, Rashee, still X Factors worthy, is solid. Wide receiver 2. Team's an 89 overall, man. Very well rounded. Booth might have to start at right outside linebacker. No more Justin Reed, but we do have Bates. We have Brian Cook. McDuffie up to a 98 overall X Factor. So I actually found out we could just move Blackwell to one of the starting spots on the O-line. And I don't think I'm going to spend any draft capital or make any trades just yet. I like the roster. 91 overall. Should have another good regular season. Like I said, 15-2. Number 1 seed in the AFC. Now, we did already win back-to-back Super Bowls in this video the first time around. Can we do it again for Super Bowl number 4? Mahomes, top 5 and everything. Just on that GOAT trajectory. Like, even if we can't get to 15, maybe we can get to 8 and pass Tom Brady. Like, at this point, oh my goodness, Rashee Rice. 25 touchdowns. I think that's the record. Insane season. Says award winner, so I'm guessing he won an award. 10 sacks, Matt Davis. Offense 2nd in the league. Mahomes, there we go. MVP. OPOY, Rashee Rice. Good for him. First opponent in the playoffs, the Buffalo Bills. Allen versus Mahomes. A classic rivalry in the playoffs every single year. 3-5. At one point, we got a safety. It's a weird game. Down 13-12. Never mind. Up 6. Very close game. Probably going to have to hop in. Still plenty of time for Mahomes in this offense. No more Kelsey, but that didn't stop them from winning the Super Bowl last year. Okay, he still has plenty of talent. Rashee Rice getting us started. Still have all 3 timeouts. Only lost twice this season. Can they go back to back? Let's go, Mahomes with a laser. No huddle offense. Mahomes gonna throw it on the run. Beautiful laser to Goddard. He's gonna take it all the way inside the 5. And Mahomes is going to end up finding his tight end, Wiley, to put them back on top. No more timeouts for Buffalo. They're across midfield. All they have to do is get a field goal to tie this one up. That's going to get them in the field goal range and get them out of bounds. We got a tie game. 16 seconds left. 1 timeout. Mahomes has done more with less. 4-man rush. There it is. Nice catch already across midfield. And he gets out of bounds. Man in motion again. Another 4-man rush. Mahomes downfield. Rashee getting us in field goal range. 400 yards for Patrick in this one. Another classic between him and Josh Allen. But as usual, Mahomes in the playoffs comes out on top. Sorry, Josh. Maybe we do a similar video with you in the future. But right now, it's all about Mahomes. Next up, a game against the Jaguars. Josh Allen up to a 98. Lawrence a 93. Thomas Jr. 91. Still have a lot of familiar faces. Right now, the Jaguars have the lead heading to half number 2. Up double digits. 31-13. Come on, Mahomes. First play of this drive, Mahomes going over the middle, and that's gonna wrap this season up. Devin Lloyd with the INT. And I gotta go back to not watching these playoff games, man. I'm just gonna keep simming to the Super Bowl. All right, on to the next season. 34-year-old Mahomes down to a 95. Still really good. Solid O-line. Team is pretty similar to last year. We have a superstar running back behind Pacheco. That's the beauty of keeping the draft picks. 95 offense, 84 defense. So we're struggling on that side of the ball just a little bit. Oh my goodness. We need help at linebacker badly. Nick Bolton, I guess, bolted to another team, or he called it quits. Either way, we have some huge holes. Bernard, 85 speed. Him and Micah McFadden. Ooh, then again, they're 30 and 31. Chris Woodward makes a lot more sense. Gonna go ahead and sign him as our starting MLB. On second thought, after moving some guys around, we were able to get our defense up to an 85. And our linebacker core is actually looking pretty respectable. We'll see how we're doing halfway through to see if we need to make any upgrades. 15-2, another dominant regular season. Only losses were to the Broncos and the Raiders. But unfortunately, we lost our first playoff game against the Texans. Stroud had himself a game. So did Mahomes, to be fair. But we couldn't quite get the W. Here's his stats. Once again, a dominant season. I cannot wait to see, where he ranks in the record books all time when it's all said and done. Another MVP. I think he's passed Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, everyone for the most MVPs in NFL history. Pacheco wins best running back. Rashee wins best wide receiver. But we're not going to get the Super Bowl win. Instead, it's the Buccaneers who beat the Texans. And we are on to the next season. Yeah, they're not getting rid of Mahomes. Even though he's 35, still a 93 overall. Team's still looking really good. Surprised Andy Reid is still coaching, but I'm not complaining. 89 overall. Same team just about. That went 15-2. Oh, wait a minute. Grant is X Factor. He might have to start. He will get plenty of playing time. Look at that cheap contract. I want to get him some playing time, so I'm going to put him as our sub linebacker. So he's always on the field. Same thing with our slot cornerback. 3-4. So we're actually kind of struggling. First time in ages. Even though they're 91 overall. Let's see this receiver breakout. Noah Parks. Okay, 2 touchdowns to increase his depth trait. I'm going to move him into the slot for this week and this week only. Might actually make him wide receiver 1 against the 5-2 Vikings. We lost. 4-4. Did we at least get Noah Parks what we needed to? Damn it. He's going to stay normal dev. Our defense is struggling. Got to make an upgrade if we can. If the trade deadline didn't pass yet. Yes, we still have a chance. 19 million Pacheco. Is this the time we finally get rid of him? 31 years old. He's still X Factor, but the cap hit is crazy. Fullerton is waiting in the wings. 90 speed, 92 excel, 93 carrying. I think he's ready to take over. That will help us get the cap room necessary. Now, can we get like a pick from them as well? There we go. That got it done. Luckily, we drafted well, and we have 2 guys at those positions that we just traded away that could develop. Fullerton at running back. Wiley's an X Factor. You love love to see that. Grant at free safety with X Factor as well. And we just improved our linebacker core. Hopefully that's the change we needed. Let's change the scheme fit if necessary. Yeah, offense only 61%, but it looks like that's the highest we have, so we're gonna have to keep it there. Hopefully those changes turn the season around. Let's make Rashid the wide receiver 1. Could use a wide receiver 3. We couldn't get Parks his dev trade upgrades, so right now we're struggling at that position just a little bit. Daryl Gore, 95 speed, good deep route running, perfect, 90 jumping. He's 6'1", exactly the type of guy we need. 11-6, they bounced back and made it to the playoffs, and they made it to the Super Bowl. Let's go. Another chance to get Mahomes a ring. This would be number 4. Here's the regular season schedule. Start off a little shaky, and then the playoff schedule. So you guys know we beat the Jets in the wild card round, then they beat the Texans by 3, and then the Ravens by 6. Mahomes killed it again. Nice season. Didn't have the most passing touchdowns. Starting to regress a little bit. Run game was not amazing at all. Fullerton, actually no, I think he took over halfway through the season, so yeah, that's why his numbers aren't insane. Wiley had himself a nice year. 8 sacks for Edmonds. Parrish with 7. This time Hurts gets the MVP. Mahomes back up to a 99 with all the morale boost. Here's the Buccaneers. Kalijah Canty up to a 96. But most of these guys have no idea who they are. Rob Madden, 93 overall, leading the way. You still have Winfield. Bucks moving down the field really well. Rob Madden gonna try to test me over the middle, and he wins. So Tampa Bay strikes first. 4th down and 1, first time. We're in field goal range. I'm gonna take off Mahomes. He's still got it. Mahomes getting the first. Even at 35, he still has the wheels. Doing a good job milking all the clock. Taking as much of it as we can before halftime. Fullerton gonna tie us up at 7. Let's go, Washington with the INT. Has a chance to house this right before halftime. Can we make it happen? Washington not gonna get there, but we prevent them from scoring any points. 6 seconds left. Remember why we signed Daryl Gore. See if we can get him open. I'm just gonna lob it up. Give him a chance. Daryl Gore. Touchdown! The free agent signing, making an impact in a Super Bowl. We take the lead right before the half. What a dot by Mahomes. Oh no, that's not a good start. Oh my goodness, just missed tackle after missed tackle. We're tied up at 14. We've been able to take up the entire 3rd quarter. So here we go at the start of 4th. Fullerton making it look easy, and we take the lead. No way he caught that. No way, this dude is killing us, man. Another touchdown. We're gonna get the ball back, milk clock, and kick the game-winning field goal. First, we gotta move the chains on this 3rd and 3. Rashee Rice, there it is. Been a vital part of this Mahomes era, picking up the first down. Another nice catch by Rashee, getting us in the field goal range. And here's the field goal to put us up. But they still have 1 timeout and over a minute left, so I'm not completely confident that this one is over. Gotta keep them out of field goal range. This is why we pay you guys the big bucks. Davis, off the edge. Yes, good tackle. They get across midfield, but they cannot stop the clock. Somehow only like 7 seconds comes off the clock. If it was me, it would have been like 20 seconds. No! Over the middle! You got him down. Just really good drive from Rob Madden. Looks like we're going to be headed to overtime. Will Reichard to tie us up. I think this is our 2nd overtime Super Bowl in this video. He's not open. Actually, I just got to throw it up to avoid the safety. That would have ended the game. So now it's up to the defense. Need somebody to get to the quarterback. Somebody has to step up on his defensive line. No! He's been cooking all game. This number 89. Oh my goodness. And now number 9 is going to beat McDuffie. That's how we lose another Super Bowl instead of getting Mahomes. Number 4. On to the next season. I don't see Mahomes because they have finally gotten rid of him. Brian Gordon, the new Chiefs quarterback. Mahomes on the Giants. We have to switch teams. So Mahomes now in the NFC. Malik Neighbors, 92. Oh, look at the offensive line. Okay, I can see why. Jake Ferguson at tight end. Winthrop at running back. Kayvon Thibodeau. I don't care about the future. This is all about Mahomes, so they can have him. Keep this first rounder. Let's see if that's good enough. You get a starting quarterback. We get a starting MLB and Derby. I think both teams are satisfied with that transaction. Up to an 87 overall. Now we're looking better. They go 8-9 and barely make it to the playoffs, but they end up losing in the divisional round. 31-24, the Buccaneers. And Rob Madden still wreaking havoc on Mahomes, preventing him from winning Super Bowls. Team was really good on offense, defense, defense was horrendous all season long. Mahomes did his thing, still in his prime, 34-7 ratio. Winthrop did well on the ground. Neighbors, 1,000-yard season. I just don't know what we do on defense. Gotta make some changes if Mahomes stays here. Bucks end up losing the Super Bowl to the Ravens. Now we're headed to the next season. Mahomes still on the team. At the age of 37, he's getting up there in age, but he's still X Factor. He's still top 10 in the league. Squad is looking good. 87 overall. Shepard, 80 overall superstar. Ferguson, starter. Two guys with X Factor at linebacker. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Straight to the Super Bowl we go. They go 9-8, but this time they don't make it to the playoffs. So another missed opportunity to get Mahomes another Super Bowl win. Still only has 3, and his career is winding down. He's about to be 38. This time the Jags beat the Bucks in the Super Bowl. Mahomes is 38, and he's out of the 90s for the first time since his second Madden. 88 overall, 15th ranked in the league. Just want to get him one more. If we can tie Joe Montana with 4 Super Bowls, that'll be amazing. This team should be good enough to at least have good regular seasons. There's just no excuse. 13-4, finally a good regular season. Here's what it looked like, man. Started off really hot, didn't lose a game until week number 10, but lost the last 3 of the season. Still had a bye in the wild card. Ended up losing to the Packers in the divisional. Mahomes did his thing, but they could not get anything going on the ground. 2 yards per carry for Winthrop. Another season where Patrick's going to remain with 3 Super Bowls. Don't even want to check his stats. I knew he would be nasty, top 2 and everything. At the age of 38, like what else can he do? 3,000-yard receivers he supported, and his team let him down in the playoffs. He wins MVP, but it's the Packers that win the Super Bowl over New England. Mahomes, 39 years old, 18th ranked quarterback in the league. Don't know how many more years he has. I mean, team looks pretty good to me. 85 overall. They go 11-6, make another playoff run, but this time end up losing to the Bears in the divisional. Another wasted season for Mahomes. Look at that. First in passing yards, he's almost 40. Look at these ratios, man. This dude is unbelievable. Another MVP. I gotta see how many that is. 8 MVPs. By far the most in NFL history. But it's the Texans who beat the Bears in the Super Bowl. And I'm kind of worried that Mahomes might call it quits. Kayvon Thibodeau calls it quits, but not Mahomes. So let's keep on going. Give me one more chance. That's all I'm asking for. Mahomes down to an 80. Talk about regression. Could be his last season in the league. Let's see if he's even the highest overall quarterback on the team. Yes, but barely. Neighbors down to an 80. Everyone regressing. Team still an 85. Phenomenal O-line. Derby has proven to be a nice pickup. He's still 96 X Factor. 12-5. Third in the NFC. But they lose in a wild card round to the Lions. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to end with 3 Super Bowls. Look at that. First in touchdowns and yards at the age of 40. This dude is nuts. He almost gets number 9 in terms of MVPs, but it's his former team, Kansas City, that wins the Super Bowl over Minnesota. Mahomes a 70-something. Now, I did turn off dev trait regression in case you're wondering, but yeah, his overall's still going down. Hey, as long as he's a starter, we're going to keep on trying. 84 overall team. I mean, they still look really good. 10-7, another playoff appearance, but also another playoff loss, this time to the Seahawks in the divisional. Mahomes still doing well. Second in the league in pass yards, first in touchdowns. If you're curious, the Chiefs playbook is what we've been using. So yeah, it's pretty glitchy. Like, if you want passing yards, touchdowns, that's the one you should use. Didn't finish top 10. All right, let's go to the offseason, see if he ends up retiring. Oh, there he is, 70 overall. Not the highest overall QB on his own team, but that doesn't matter. As long as he is on the squad, he's going to be the starter. He's the only one left that has a real face scan on offense and defense. Everyone else is generated players. Look at it. He's in the 60s, actually. He's a 70 with the morale boost, so he might hold them back this time. Only one way to find out. Might be the last sim. 6-11. Didn't even make it to the playoffs. Mahomes finally retires after 22 years. You can't even see his stats anymore. So let's check the record book, see if he was able. Yes! He has the most passing yards, most passing touchdowns in NFL history, but only 3 Super Bowls. So the answer is no. I could not win 15 Super Bowls with Patrick Mahomes, but let me know who you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I truly do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.
'Cause I'm on one, ay, number one, ay, I'm the one, yeah, getting it done, ay, yeah, it's one of them ones, yeah, rolling up, ay, fill my cup, ay, on my way up, yeah, ay, 'cause I'm on one, yeah, number one, I'm the one, yeah, getting it done, ay, it's one of them ones.